So you're scrolling through Steam when you come across an interesting looking game. Curious, you click on it, and notice under the tags it says it's a roguelike game. You find this interesting but decide to keep looking, wanting to make the most of your money. So you scroll a bit more, and you find another game that's interesting. But you notice it's a lot similar to the first one that you found. Though this one's claiming it's a roguelite game. What's the difference? Well, before we do that, we should talk about where the term roguelike came from. The term roguelite was based on the game Rogue, aka Rogue Exploring the Dungeons of Doom, which is a procedurally generated dungeon crawling game where you dive into a dungeon trying to find mythical loot, specifically a special amulet, and get back to the surface, or die trying. However, there's one big issue. If you fall, no matter where you are in the game, you have to start all over. No extra life, no continue, game over. Your one goal is to get the treasure and not die trying. With this idea, a new genre was born of highly replayable dungeon exploring games, which we call roguelikes, giving reference to one of the most influential and original titles. This brings us back to roguelikes. But what defines a roguelike? Well, first, in general, they must be procedurally generated. No two games can look alike. Second, when the player dies, that's it. The game is over. No matter what, you must start over. And thirdly, there's no player progression. Every start, the player is given a clean slate. Now with those three guidelines, what do roguelikes do that sets them apart? Roguelikes are also procedurally generated and usually dungeon crawls, just like roguelikes. Roguelikes also, when the player dies, the run, which refers to the current game or dungeon they are in, is over and they must try again from the start. There's no saving and there's no extra lives. But there's one thing in particular that makes roguelites different than roguelikes. This is because roguelikes are much more forgiving, which is where the term light comes in, as it is a light version of it. This is because these games usually feature some kind of player progression system, where you can level yourself up and make tools that makes the game easier to progress through, and you become more powerful. So the next time you're scrolling through Steam and you notice something that's tagged roguelike game, if you lose, it's back to the beginning. But hey, if you liked the video and want to know more about roguelikes or roguelite, consider liking and subscribing. And in the comments, let me know what your favorite roguelike/roguelite is. Thank you all for watching.